I have 3 people which I want to interview, which I want to ask. Can also the moderators of the track come up immediately? Conny, Paul, and Marloes. Okay, Alex, here's your microphone. Thanks. So you are what are you from this Blockchain World Forum 2017? What is that?
So we started the Blockchain Ecosystem Network we told you about.
Yeah.
Is it working? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we bring together thought leaders, use cases, people who want to really make a difference. And so together with the Barcelona Fira, we are setting up the largest blockchain solutions forum in October. And this will run alongside with the IoT conference. Now, Barcelona Fira, you've been there.
Yeah, the Mobile World Conference, of course. It's a beautiful,
so this is the
place.
3rd year in a row that they're hosting the IoT conference, 10,000 people, and we're doing together with them in the joint venture, the Blockchain Solution Forum.
Yeah.
And I was really inspired that what Rutger is doing and the use case that we saw from KPN, from Joris and IBM. These are the type of use cases that we want. So we opened up the call for use cases.
Yeah, so it's going to be a big conference hall with thousands of square meters.
I gave some pictures. If you go to the next slide, you can see some pictures. But if you have use cases you want to show, please send them. And of course, I'm very happy that you're going to play a pivotal role there, Vincent, because you're doing this just fine here on stage, and we'd like to see you in Barcelona.
Okay. Hey, and you're from BECON.global. Huh? What is BECON.global?
So BECON.global is also an ecosystem. You can join up. We have meetups all over the world, in Dublin,
all kinds of cities,
in all types of cities. Richard is also part of the ecosystem. You can become a member. And we want to inform and inspire people about blockchain use cases. We did a kickoff in December in The Hague. Marloes was there. Yeah. So a lot of people in Holland were there, but we also did it in London, in Brussels, all over the world.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you. So this is this network, BECON.global. This great URL. And they basically, if you want to be more involved, if you want to meet people who are really passionate about building cases, sharing cases, then BECON.global is really great. If you want to see everything all around the world, then you should be in Barcelona, because I think it's a great place.
And by the way, we're in the hall here, so we're doing this.
Yeah, if you meet this small guy, if you look for him, there's a bunch of people like him who basically want to talk about it.
Minions,
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Conny, we're going to start the tracks. We're a little bit late. We're 25 minutes late, but what are you going to do in your... here, this is your phone.
You're going to make it easy for me, because I've got to make really sure that we run on time.
No. Well, I mean, you have fantastic cases.
We have fantastic cases. We're going to really go to the practical application side. So we kick off with a short number of cases around healthcare. Then we have 5 stand-up, very brief presentations where in 10 minutes you get the idea of a real application. And we're going to finish off with a fun panel where I'm going to treat blockchain as if it were a wayward teenager. So we say
with
the growing up, growing pains. Favorite men with an E.
Yeah, who? Who's in your panel? Who's in your panel?
Arno Lave, Mark Buitenhek, and Dave Birch.
Okay.
So we have everything. We have a wayward teenager. We have a grown-up.
He's been talking about you all stage every time. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So that's going to happen with the business track. Paul, what are you going to talk about in the technology track?
Well, of course, it's the most important track because we design and build things. But I talked to all the speakers. We have 5 most experienced speakers' introductions about how to model, for instance, a system and how to deploy very easily with Hyperledger Fabric, for instance. But I also ask the speakers, well, look at the context. Which problems do you solve with that technique? So progress doesn't start with technology, but with a problem to solve. That's very important. And in the panel, we have also John Herman, cybersecurity from KPMG. So very interesting, but only limited to 60 people, I think.
Yeah, only 60 people can join, so that's great. You just basically can be immediately in front of the door while you have subscribed to the thing. So we'll see how that goes. Marloes, what are you going to do?
I'm Marloes. I'm the project leader of the blockchain projects within the Dutch government. And I've selected the projects who are going to the next level this year. They've built a prototype and they are now ready to test it in real life.
Yeah. And Marloes has this little hobby once a year to take all the SG's. The secretaris-generaal is a really old-fashioned term, but she takes them and she educates them on all the modern things. She started with blockchain, and then she's going through all the government and starting everywhere all kinds of proof of concepts which are really going to work. It's 25 wonderful websites. And how many of those are you going to talk about this afternoon?
5 or 6.
5 or 6,
Yeah.
but they really are going much further, and it's really interesting to see how great the Dutch government is participating in changing. I've seen civil servants change faster than people from the business sector. I mean, who are too enthusiastic or are ahead of technology. So this is basically the track afterwards. We're going to break for lunch. Thank you for your patience, and you will hear the bells when we need to go to the track. Thank you very much.